Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron with more Final Fantasy XIV Patch 7.2. We'll carry on with the main scenario quest. After the trial, Recollection, Zelania, we'll talk to Sphene. Shared path.
Zelania, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Then Preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
Was it the Fractal Library?
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us? So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Careful. The crown is still there and glowing.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories.
Yeah, you can
In any
afford
case,
it
not
to
much
another
information
vessel.
of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria.
You should drop that.
Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think.
I'm not so sure about that.
Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Must be painful.
Farewell, Zelania.
Okay, we're back in, The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Yes, hello, Jude! For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep, and you didn't think to ask me to come? Typically hers. But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for 11 sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly, to see how he's responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamachi, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. If it isn't Jude, is something the matter? So, preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gossen. I told him about a cure for 11 sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Strike it. Off you know. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence might have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sveen. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. Forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray, rest up while you can and recover your strength. And now, last but not least, Erenville. Jude, this is a surprise. Has Wuklamat gotten into trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This had led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They've finished treating Milos. Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alfino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is likely to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milo's apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Let's go then. Yeah, maybe you can be friends. I was looking for the closest Ethernet shard, so here's one. So how do I get there? Oh, okay. The door was open. Oh, he's sitting, so for the better. Hello. You came before with Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. Go, Proxy, go!
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him, every step of the way. To grow old with him, as his mother, and not something else.
So cute.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alice.
I didn't remember these.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it.
Yes,
And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Of course she is.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Aw, that's sweet.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Yeah, one thing is sure, Wickelmat is very approachable. She has a good
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
Aww. Though she has to wear a sort of a disguise.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The endless me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calix has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Oh, the heartstrings, and I don't even know why. Seekers of Eternity. Now, this is probably the last part of the quest. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope let us return to the back room. And on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Uh-oh.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
Who's making that announcement?
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Yeah, things were going too smoothly.
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
It's Calyx.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Yep.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident.
Okay, another one.
For no apparent reason.
Yeah, that's their plan. Coming into fruition.
Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that...
Oh no.
Oh gods.
What is it, Erinville?
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
You're not really a fighter. He needs help.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erinville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
He's brave.
Let's go.
Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Edenville. Let's split up and look for him. Good old Josephine, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Are you guys okay? That was close, right? Yeah, that was a close call, my thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. You're lucky you found us when you did. Edenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock.
We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
Let us listen then.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
Okay.
I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
Well, that's odd.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
So the people are afraid and use the regulators.
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
Yeah.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Also, is this a new way of extracting souls?
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
What else? Where else? Everywhere? Where are they attacking?
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryle and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
They're interfering with everything mechanical. That's what it looks like.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators.
Are the machines consuming the human souls?
It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy! We must go and help the people!
Wait, stop, think.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be alright. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Be careful.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
That's a good thing.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Be careful, Erenville. I don't know if something else might happen there. Probably not, but still. That's aesthetically okay. Not the fires. This reminded me of some cities in Star Wars games.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Probably has the authority to counterattack whatever they're trying to implement. Probably. Careful!
Bloody things have gone mad!
Why is this happening?
More. Kind of like what happened in Yolo with the invasion.
Yeah.
Is this a distraction? A mere diversion? Or...
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution!
Sure. Of course.
This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Yeah, they're instilling fear everywhere. Is that the only goal of this invasion? Nice one.
No, you don't!
Way to go,
Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless then, you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Yeah.
Are you alright?
This is just like the Citadel in Mass Effect.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Thank to 12, you're all unharmed. It is small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamachi just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Kuruja. This powerlessness. I can't abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. I can't bear it. I want to protect the people for their happiness. I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Oh, Sveen. You found the words I wished you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sveen. Together, we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to your aid, to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola in Alizé. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Nice vantage point.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
So you don't want their bodies?
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Creepy.
The time is come to pose a new question.
But at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Kiss of Eternity! Okay, yeah, that was it. That was the main scenario quest for patch 7.2. My thoughts about it. It was so. There was a good moments, and it's very good to see sort of this redemption path for Svi. One of the things which I really didn't like the character since the beginning. It kind of irked me. So it's good to see an iteration of Svi that is actually likable. But she's eager to do anything to save her people, so let's hope that doesn't turn against them eventually. But anyway, that was it in terms of the main scenario quest. If you like it, leave a like, and if you enjoyed this episode, as well as a new space and Genshin Impact, just subscribe. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care.